Welcome to Janta Studios YouTube channel. Today we're going to be learning more about SEO and how you can implement it on your website. This is a follow-up video of a video we did about SEO, where we talked about what SEO is and why is it important to your website. So today we're going to be learning more on how to implement SEO on your website. SEO simply means search engine optimization. There are different things that you do on your website to make it easy for web search engines such as Google to find your content, to find your website, and therefore rank it, or what you call index it, for it to appear on search engine result pages. Now, the goal of any SEO activity would be to make sure that your page appear first and on the first page or higher ranking than your competitors. So ideally, these are different things that you can do on your website, helping more of your clients and customers to see your content. As we talked about in the previous video, there are several ranking qualities that Google uses when determining the type of content to be ranked and what content to appear on search engine pages. But on your end, as the website owner, there are several things that you can do to make sure that you are preparing your website and content to be indexed by Google and making your content, giving your content a higher chance of ranking on the search engine result page. One of the things that you can do is installing SEO plugins. SEO plugins do not necessarily have a direct impact on where your content ranks on search engine result. Plugin assist a website owner in helping to know their readability, the quality of content that they have prepared on the website. When you install a plugin, it does not have a direct impact on whether your content ranks higher or ranks lower on search engine result. However, what it does is it helps prepare your content to be easily indexed by Google, helps your content to be well structured in a way that readers will be able to enjoy and get what they are looking for within your website. So there are several plugins that are necessary for SEO. The major one being one we call the Yoast SEO. That is easily available, especially on WordPress run websites. Yoast plugin. It's something you can usually find on WordPress plugins that you can install on your website to just gauge or measure what's the quality of content that you have prepared on the website. While still talking about plugins, I would like to talk about a tool called Grammarly. Grammarly will help you in ensuring that there are no grammatical errors or typos within your website, because grammatical errors and typos may turn away web users from visiting your website, as it may be a turn-off where they come to your website and see the typos and bounce back to the search engine result pages, or therefore sending a signal to Google that you don't have quality content. Ideally, the goal and the use of the plugins would be to improve the quality of the content. Just to give you a backstory, Google previously used to rank several features such as how many links are linked to your content, how many links do you have going from your content. However, with time, Google has been changing the ranking qualities or ranking quality factors into ensuring that only quality content is ranked higher on the search engine result page. So ideally, the goal of any change you make on your website or any plugin you use on your website would be to improve the quality of content, because today quality overrides anything else that Google focuses on when ranking pages on its search engine result pages. So it's important to ensure that any activity or any action you take on the website is geared towards improving the quality of the content, not just doing what we call black hat SEO, trying to or quote unquote cheat the search engine or web crawler into ranking your content higher. Because when you consider other factors apart from quality, what happens is every year Google will release a new update on its search engine quality ranking factors, And if your content is based on factors that are not inconsistent with quality, it tends to lower the ranking of your website, and it can have a devastating effect on your website. So ideally, the goal of any activity that is done on your website would be to improve the quality content on the website. The second thing that I would like to talk about is the blog section on your website. This is a very important tool of helping your website rank higher. If you are in, let's say, doing product and services, and you don't directly do written content as a solution or as a service, it's very important to have a blog section on your website. A blog section would be a brief description, let's say, of your services, a brief description of the products you use, a brief description of how to solve issues that are related with your services or any other services. And I'll give just go into depth why a blog section is important to your website. Ideally, Google will check on helpful content that is helpful to the user, to the end user. So anytime user visits your website, anytime a user visits your website, the goal or what Google is looking for is how much time have they spent on your website? How many minutes or seconds did they spend on your website? Did they go back to the search engine result page immediately after visiting the website? Because those are the key factors that Google uses to rank whether the user who visited a specific website got the help they needed. So it is important to develop a blog section within your website to ensure you are writing helpful content to your customers or to anyone who may be looking for a service related to what you do, in ensuring that the content you have on your website provides solution or provide answers to what the client may be looking. Ideally, how the blog section works within your website is, let's say you are doing a service such as dry cleaning. There are people who are looking for questions or who are asking questions on Google on whether to do DIY dry cleaning or take it to a dry cleaning service provider. Now, when you have on your website, it will definitely have the product and services. That would be the dry cleaning and any other services that you might offer. But having a blog section that describes most of the things that you do as a business helps in not only providing solutions to your customers, but also providing more information to your customers that they may be looking online. Ideally, the way you structure your blog section would be to come up with necessary topics, questions, or inquiries that you get from your customers. You take each one of them, write an article about it, describing or providing a way of resolving the problem that they have highlighted. Then going online and looking for how many more customers are asking the same question, and iterating the blog or the question to include more information about what people are searching online. Google in itself will provide a lot of information when using the suggested searches on the search engine, helping you or guiding you in coming up with such content. Ideally, let's say an example such as the business I've used for a dry cleaning company. Let's say the question that they get mostly asked is, what should I do if my coat gets damaged, or does dry cleaning remove permanent stains? It goes without saying there are a lot of people asking similar questions, and if you type it on Google, Google will show you a way of will complete your answer with several characters, and you'll be able to see what other people are searching around the same topic. Now, if you take such a topic and then add more content into it, that is writing more on what your client have asked and what people have asked on Google, there is a higher chance that you are going to provide you're going to rank higher if you are able to write content that answers the exact question that people are asking online about a specific topic. In future videos, we are going to be doing these practicals where we take you online and show you how to search for such a term, and giving you more insight on how do you write a topic, how do you come up with the article, how do you break it down in subheadings, what do you include within the blog, and with the goal of ensuring that you are able to create quality content, with the goal of ensuring that you're able to create quality content for your website that will help you rank higher on the search engine. I hope this video has been helpful. We're going to be producing more content on SEO, ensuring that we are guiding you through step and step on how to ensure you are able to rank your website higher than your competitors. If you like the video, kindly like, comment. If you have any follow-up question, and we are